And your family didn't care two shits about you. That's why they threw you away and kept me in your place. You're not on my level. You're not in my league. You want to know when you're going to jail? When you're going to jail? Because you asked after. You started running your mouth after I got off the live, after I was blocked and muted from saying any fucking thing. So you know when you're going to jail? Wait till my results come back. Because guaranteed you're going to jail. I have all the evidence I've collected against you. And others have evidence they've collected against you. I've sent it to law enforcement. I've emailed it to the actual captain in charge now. Since you have no clue who that is. Because you think it's DJ still. DJ has not been in that office since the beginning of January. But lo and behold, here's the thing. Heather Enderton, since you want to run your mouth and tell lies, I will expose the fucking truth about you, bitch. Oh, and for the record, Frankie's not gay, you moron. Not in any way, shape, or form. He just would never be with someone like you. He would never give you the time of fucking day. So why don't you take your claw hand and crawl back under the rock you came out of, because nobody gives a damn about you. You're a waste of space and oxygen. Period. You've been caught. You and your little friends have all been caught. See, in order to get charges put against someone, you need to gather evidence. You guys exposed yourselves. You guys told on yourselves. And it's all recorded. You watch me on Red Note because you have somebody else streaming for you. Again, you have to realize by now that I have not had charges pressed. I have not had charges put against you yet. Yet being the key word. Just like I have not called CPS on you yet. Yet being the key word. I strongly suggest you just crawl back under the rock you came out of, because nobody ever even heard about you or nothing until you started your shit with me. And your little buddy muted me as soon as I said I have proof. I have all the proof. And I do. I mean, I could read the text messages again, if you'd like. Or the screen recordings, if you'd like. Don't fuck with me. But anybody with a brain knows that, Heather, you don't have one. And we all know you're full of shit. We also all know that all you do is lie. You're like the boy that cried wolf. You can't believe anything you fucking say. You should go get some go get some help for your nose candy problem. Hello. You really should. You like you started calling me out and I couldn't even respond because your little buddy muted me. You do know. I'm glad you're all waiting to go to jail. I am. I'm really glad you're waiting. Because if you had any sort of brain cells, at least one, you would know that things take time. And in order for charges to stick or be made against you, there has to be evidence. And now we have plenty. So keep it up. Hey, you know what? Let's do some fist bumps. Oh, wait, you can't, can you? You only have one hand, not two. Right? And I know why you're just so pressed and thinking that you're hurting me somehow by, calling me a fat frumpy bitch. Bitch, have you looked in the mirror? Oh, I'm good. No, please don't call me that. I'm gonna be changing my usernames. I'm gonna be changing my usernames. I have not gotten my DNA test back yet, but I'm pretty positive I'm Tanya. But see, the reason she was calling me a fat frumpy bitch and all that on that live, right, is because she's never gonna have because of everything I've said lately. Like how she will never have memories with her grandparents. Her family didn't want her, that's why they didn't go back for her. And they kept me in her place. The pictures that I have, she'll never have. The memories I've made with the grandparents and that, she'll never have those. I mean, I was her grandparents' favorite grandchild. Arizona. The real Heather. And called me a fat, frumpy, whatever. Oh, sweetheart, you should look in the mirror before you start talking about people's weight. Because you really have no room to talk. I mean, your mama was 419 pounds when she supposedly died. You take after her. And your daddy, well, your daddy didn't want nothing to do with you and as it was either. This is being fed up. Your parent, like, I have the picture of you with your grandparents, right? Just the looks on their faces, they were disgusted by the way you looked. That's why they didn't want you. They only kept you for a couple of years and then threw you away. But yet, isn't that what you said about me? That's right. You projected yourself onto me. You said everything about you, but you put it on me, but it was actually about you. How your family wants nothing to do with you? Arizona. The real Heather. Yeah, call me a fat frumpy bitch. You're waiting to go to jail. I'm glad you're waiting to go to jail because that's exactly where the fuck you're going. See, you even lied about being a doctor and your husband being an FBI agent, which he doesn't have a job. You both have nose candy problems, and you do DoorDash supposedly. Lord have mercy, there's quite a few here. Let's see.
internet that wants to know, that thinks I'm lying, calls Center, Texas, to where this little girl went missing, asks for investigator DJ,
Who's not
and he will
even
tell
in that
you where to
office.
find DNA results. That's all I have to say.
Yes, and underhand, Hallmark and Rod or Die, we're just not going to speak of them on this platform because they're just...
DJ hasn't been in the office since January or...
With your 0 followers, your 0 following, or your Pop-Tart, and this is not the lie.
God, paranoid much? Oh, here we go.
Hello?
Can I ask you a question?
Leave me alone and stop calling me.
Can I ask you a question? Why won't you talk to me?
Stop calling me. I'm watching you right now, so I know who you are.
You're not watching me.
Idiot.
Your question.
The screen recordings.
Why won't you talk to me?
Stop calling me. I'm watching you right now, so I know who you are.
You're not watching me.
Idiot.
These are the screen recordings of... I mean, you did... Dude did it on his live. Well, one is, I think the person that made the phone call is Parker 641 or something like that. Let me look real quick. I will tell you here in a minute. The one that made the phone calls is, and the one who was talking on that live, which is the screen recordings. Parker 641, and then there's Christina Sharkey, whatever, Cade Travis, and I'm not sure about the other two that was on there, but yeah. You fucked around, now you're gonna find out. And she's been watching me on her Red Note account because somebody's been recording my lives, or what, live streaming. They're not my fucking family. They're not my fucking family. Nope. Well, I had to change my number, which was about time anyway, but let me just give you a little.
We have 2 saved messages.
It's going to be silent at first.
Saved message.
No, are you? You must be on something. Navy life. It's playing.
Just come outside and talk to me. 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 Message saved. Saved message.
Hey, you dirty bitch. We're coming for you.
To replay this message, press 1.
Again.
To delete, press 7.
Hey, you dirty bitch. We're coming for you.
To replay this message saved. There are no more messages.
That was Parker 641. They did. I changed my phone number. Nobody has my number now. Well, 2 people do. But nobody. That was Cade Travis. Ah. Well, I hope he enjoys jail. Now, I'm going to play these again. Because these are the screen recordings.
Hello?
Can I ask you a question?
Leave me alone and stop calling me. Can I ask you a question?
Why won't you talk to me?
Stop calling me. Calling me. I'm watching you right now, so I know who you are.
You're not watching me.
Idiot.
Your question. Why won't you talk to me?
Stop calling me. I'm watching you right now, so I know who you are.
You're not watching me.
Idiot.
Now, it's kind of mini, so I'm going to do a screenshot of it. And you might ask, why are you doing a screenshot, Heather? Well, I'll tell you. I'll show you why. So when you do a screenshot, you then go to your gallery. And you go to set screenshot, right? And you enlarge it. So we have, oh, it's kind of blurry. It's very blurry, but it's, but yeah, Heather was in it, and, Christina Snarky, and a couple others. But yeah, don't worry, hold up. I wonder if there's a way I could do this without... to where it would be clear. Hold on. I gotta set the phone down. Come on. It's too distorted, but I can guarantee you that, all I gotta do is get a magnifying glass and I'll be able to tell you exactly who it is. But, yeah. You fucked. Again, let's play let's play it again, shall we?
Hello?
Can I ask you a question?
Leave me alone and stop calling me.
Can I ask you a question? Why won't you talk to me?
Stop calling me. Calling me. I'm watching you right now, so I know who you are.
You're not watching me.
Idiot.
No worries, I'll be sending that to the real detective and the Texas Ranger when I speak to him. Just saying. People should really learn. Oh, here we are. Okay, so Cade Travers was in it, Parker 6141, Queen Sarah 19. And then, of course, Heather, and then Christina Snarky. Or Sharky, whatever the fuck her last name is. No, he's not related to me. The other Heather got these people involved. I hear that train a-coming. It's coming around the bend. I ain't see the sunshine. They ain't gonna see the sunshine. Why are they after me? Well, let me tell you. The other Heather, she came in on my live. Fuck if I know. Oh wait, this one plays.
Hello?
Can I ask you a question?
Leave me alone and stop calling me. Can I ask you a question?
Why won't you talk to me?
Stop calling me. I'm watching you right now, so I know who you are.
You're not watching me.
Idiot.
Well, Cade, Travis, that was who called.
Hello?
Can I ask you a question?
Hold on. Let me flip it. We're gonna flip it.
Hello?
Can I ask you a question?
Leave me alone and stop calling me. Can I ask you a question?
Why won't you talk to me?
Stop calling me. I'm watching you right now, so I know who you are.
You're not watching me.
Idiot.
And look at that. She's the one that got them all involved.
It's a private account, so I don't know who they are.
Who knows?
But I have them blocked on my account, so
You can just go ahead and get rid of them.
okay. Hi, Clover.
Hold on, I gotta remove them all real quick.
The screen recording of it.
You dirty bitch.
Fiber you have dialed
Can you put the lights, Clover?
If you feel you
The
Damn, she
number
changed
you've
her
dialed
number
is
for
not in
real.
service.
Damn.
It was after. That was when he called me again.
Who's Clover? I remember that Clover person because I have them blocked.
Hey, Clovers, welcome in. Are you a troll?
No, I have them blocked. I don't know who they are.
What do you want?
If you need to,
Shut the fuck up, you whore.
hey, if you need to, I can be your mod too.
Damn it, I was talking to that bitch on the phone.
It's a private account, so I don't know who they are.
Who knows?
But I have them blocked on my account, so
You can just go ahead and get rid of them.
okay. Hi, Clover.
Hold on, I gotta remove them all real quick.
When people don't have common sense or a brain. Not even a brain cell between all of them combined. When they think this is funny and then there's not going to be consequences. Yeah, it was. But, found out how Heather has been watching me. She's watching me on her Red Note account. Because someone is in here streaming
You dirty bitch.
me. And now I know who's been calling me.
fiber you have
Till I
dialed
changed
is
my
on.
number.
Lights, Clover.
If you feel you
Damn, she changed her number for real. Damn. What the hell?
Cade Travis.
Who's Clover? I remember that Clover person because I have been blocked.
Hey, Clover,
KADE
welcome in.
TREV.
Are you a troll?
Or TR.
No, I have them
I
blocked.
can't even read it. I have to look again. Lord have mercy. KADETRAVEZ. That's who called. And for the record, let me Oh, and also, if anyone goes on their lives and and you see any of them smoking, just block, report them. I mean, they like mass reporting me, right? That's who called. Was him. And look at that. That's Christina Sharkey. That's Queen Sarah 19. And then Parker 41. Now, if I could change this back, that'd be great. But let me play the screen recordings again, because, yeah. Play this again. This is one of them.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, it's not me.
Leave me alone and stop calling me.
Can I ask you a question? Why won't you talk to me?
Stop calling me. I'm watching you right now, so I know who you are.
You're not watching me.
Idiot.
And then we're going to do this one, because listen very carefully.
Fiber you have dialed is
You can take the lights, Clover.
If you feel you
Damn, she changed her number for real. Damn.
That was him calling my number again.
Clover. I remember that Clover person because I have them blocked. You dirty bitch.
fiber you have dialed
You
is
can take the lights, Clover.
I'm a dirty bitch.
Damn, she changed her number for real. Damn.
Yeah, I did.
Who's Clover? I remember that Clover.
Did you think I wasn't going to? I mean, I blocked the number. All that jazz. No, he doesn't have my new number. But let me just tell you how many times. The call started at 1:04 a.m. The last one was made at 1:43 a.m. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 times between 1:04 a.m. and 1:43 a.m. They should be scared now. Because that shows, like, intent, malice, that's stalking, not even cyber stalking at this point. And it's not just me. He was calling the UNC too. So, like, you're not gonna, like, these bitches ain't gonna get away with it. They can think that they are all they want, they're not going to. Oh, and Heather Enderton, you watching me on Red Note, I hope you are. I'm going to say this again. You are going to go to jail. You think you started running your mouth after the little boy muted me so I couldn't say anything. I don't want a goddamn grid, motherfucker. Dude, oh shit. Okay, that's better. Jesus. Like, Arizona, I really hope you're watching. I hope you're watching, Heather. The real Heather. Let me make myself abundantly clear that laws you have broken, there are many laws you have broken. You are going to go to jail. It takes time. I do have evidence, more evidence now to give law enforcement. You know there's an investigation going on against you right now, correct? You do know that, right? Not to mention, I am going to be contacting CPS on you and letting them know all about what you've been doing and your little nose candy habit. And I'm going to suggest to them that they do a hair follicle test. And a hair follicle test will tell them exactly when the last time you did it was. Now, you can say derogatory things about, and I know you'd like to. You think I have a crush on somebody that's gay. Frankie is not gay. I hate to tell you. He just would never give you the time of day. Is that what this is? I mean, it's funny that the whole stalking thing started after I left that house. But it started off with Frankie. It sure as shit seems to me that you actually have a thing for him, too. You're just jealous because you see that he might actually feel the same way about me. You can't get a good man to save your life. You can't even get the guy that your baby daddy to stay with you. You begged him to stay with you. It's funny. It's funny that you begged him to stay with you. That's the only reason he's with you, right? But then you ask random dudes online for D-pics. With your teenage daughter, no less. You are the definition of a bad mother. And I hope they take your children away from you and your freedom. I hope you never see the light of day again once you're arrested. See, you, in your mind, you think the way laws and cases and that work is like an episode of CSI or Law and Order SVU or whatever. That's not how it works in the real world, sweetie. If you had a brain, you would know that. If you had one. That picture of you in the red dress, and the pictures of your family and that, after all this is said and done. When I have the party, my book release party, because after I write my book and it gets, yeah, I'm going to have a book release party, and we're going to have a bonfire. Don't worry, you'll get to see all the pictures. If you buy the book. That'll be the only way you'll have those pictures of your family. Because those will be all in the book. But once it's in the book, the actual pictures are going in a bonfire. See, it didn't have to be like that. It didn't. You gave me no choice. You've given me no choice. I would have been, if you had come to me like an adult and weren't such a see you next Tuesday, I mean, I would have given you the pictures. Told you, if you just were honest and, not such a see you next Tuesday with no soul, like your family, it would have been different. But you decided to play little games. Like a child. You have no moral compass. You call me a fat frumpy bitch? You should really look in the mirror with that one, sweetheart. You really should. Because the nose candy doesn't even help you with your weight. Just think if you weren't doing it, how big you would be. Like I said, your mom was 419 pounds when she supposedly passed away. Like I said, supposedly. Me, on the other hand, I do things like work out. I go to events. I'm a good person. And I'm sure that's why you hate me so much, is because your mom probably talks about me. Why can't you be more like her? Or is it because I was your grandparents' favorite grandchild? Or is it because your family actually threw you away and didn't want you? What would be the reason? Because the only way you would have known about me, my name or anything, or what I looked like, is her. It's the only way you knew about me. Or what my name was, or my last name. Or, what I looked like. You wouldn't have known any other way. So Heather Anderton, don't think for 1 second that you did anything to destroy my life or my reputation, because you didn't. We're not calling me Heather anymore. Because that's not my name. But regardless, I'm going to be changing it to Angel. Angel Grace. See, the voicemail is a threat. Whether he would actually do anything or not, it's still a threat. I figured I earned the name Angel Grace. You know? Only my horns were holding up my halo. Depending on my mood. Oh, excuse me. And Heather Anderton, I'm going to say this again, you called me a fat frumpy bitch. Or whatever, right? Fat and frumpy. Again, you should really look in the mirror. You should really look in the mirror. I mean, can you fit your whole body in front of the mirror, or are you too big for the mirror? Now, see, I'm not usually like this. I'm not a mean person at all. I'm actually a very nice person, but I've had enough. She started running her mouth as soon as I got muted on that live, so I couldn't respond. But she started running her mouth and acting like I was able to respond. It's like, dumb bitch. You're running your mouth and then I'm blocked and you know it. That's why, or I'm muted and you know it. That's why I wasn't responding. But you wanted to make it look like I ran away. Like I was upset or scared or something, right? Yeah. She came in my live right before Halloween and said, "Oh my god, you're my long lost sister named Tanya. You were kidnapped." Hang on, guys. I gotta mute this real quick. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just muting it. I gotta listen to something. Oh, her TikTok, the one that started all this is mama but underscore bear underscore and then some numbers. Listen.
Hello?
Hey, you dirty whore.
You want to keep saying this?
You're a dirty whore.
Yeah, and you're really stupid. You want to keep saying this? Because I got it all on recording.
I don't give a fuck.
Well,
I'm glad you don't. I hope you
So,
like Bubba the bodybuilder,
What's
who's going to be
gonna
your
do
roommate,
about it? Not
soulmate.
shit.
Call the police.
And what are they gonna do just because I called you a dirty whore?
You're threatening me. You said you were coming after me.
Yeah, I'm gonna come give you a nice hug.
No, you're not.
Why
This
not?
is where the stupidity
Leave me
kicks in.
alone.
Why are you being so mean to me?
This is where stupidity kicks in
You're
with these
really-
people.
You're not very smart, are you? Just
No,
stop.
they're not. I don't know what part of... Oh, that's the same person that called and threatened me. It's Travis something or other. I'll give you the name again of the person who called me and that person several times. Yeah, blessed numbers are 85014. Yeah, that's who it is. Oh, yeah. I'll play you my voicemail.
You have
The first
two
one is
saved
like silent
messages.
for a while, and then it says, come out and talk
Saved
to me, come
message.
talk to me. And it's silent for a long time. But it's
Message
a
saved.
computerized
Saved
voice the
message.
first time. That time.
Hey, you dirty bitch. We're coming for you.
To replay this message, press 1. To delete,
Again,
press 7.
this is what
To
was
save,
sent to me.
Press 9. For more options,
What was left
press
on my
6.
voicemail.
Hey, you dirty bitch. We're coming for you.
To replay this message, press 1. To delete, press 7. To save, press 9. For more options, message saved. There are no more messages.
I sound
Main
different
menu.
on the
To
phone.
listen to your messages, press 1.
Alex, who are you? Yeah, this one was that was my voicemail. Mine. Oh, that wasn't me, that was her. That was a sound clip. I also have screen recordings now. It shows everyone that was in the boxes and everything. This is a crime. When you are repeatedly calling someone and threatening them and you call them a name like you did, and then turn around and say, oh, threaten to, yeah, come give you a hug, that's not the same, and everyone knows it. That is a threat. That is jail time, possibly prison. Cyberstalking is Heather Anderton, you're gonna go to prison. You're going to fucking prison. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And I hope you're watching me on your Red Note account and whoever you have in my live streaming me or whatever to you. I don't give a fuck. We have screen recordings and screenshots and voice recordings and voicemails and everything. You are fucking stupid. Mm-hmm. It's across state lines. It's federal. It's a felony. You're going to prison. This is real life investigations, and that are not like the hour-long TV shows that you watch. I hope it freaks her out. I like it dark. Too dark for you? Alright. Is this better? Yeah, I started having that song, the lyrics to that pop in my head a long, days ago. Come on, everybody. Let's all gather around. Nope. Come on, everybody. There's no need to fear. Believe it or not, the end is almost here. 'Cause they tried to take the best out, but they couldn't take us down. Now let's all gather around here. Let's all rejoice and smile while these fucking clowns go down. 'Cause that's what they are. They're fucking clowns. Every one of them. Now, for everyone that was has been with me since from the jump of this whole beginning of the shit. Yes, I had some broccoli. If I had a penny for every time I heard about writing a book. You should write a book. Yes, I know. I'm going to. Once this is all said and done. I'm going to have a ghostwriter do it. Because it's a lot for me. And for me to write it would be literally having to relive it. And I can't. So I'm going to have a ghostwriter do it. And then when I do the book release party, because I'm going to. Yeah, this is down the road, obviously. A few years, whatever, how long it takes. Once I do, we're going to have a bonfire. And I'm going to take all those pictures of her family and her in the red dress, because it's her in the red dress, not me. I'm going to take all those pictures and we're going to put them in the fire. And we're going to have fun. And we're going to have a party. And we're going to celebrate. See, the only reason I'm holding on to the pictures is for my book. And for evidence, obviously. I'm gonna get a, well, here's the thing. It's hard for me to write as it is. Not because I can't do it, I used to write short stories and all that. That's not why. It's because it's a little physically hard for me to write, because once I had once I did, with the car accident and that, I broke both my wrist. So I want to get a recorder, and because it'd be a lot easier for me to just say everything and that. You know what I mean? I also have degenerative tissue disease in my hands, so that doesn't help either. Or I have it all together. Degenerative disc disease, degenerative tissue disease, osteopenia, But I was told that, eventually I'd be in a wheelchair with the use of my hands. Fuck that shit, motherfuckers. I ain't giving up. Give a hell or high water. It's gonna... Yeah, that ain't happening. I'm too stubborn. You know. So, probably next month, or maybe this month, I don't know. We'll see where the finances go from after today. Everything happens the way it's meant to. Yeah. Finding a person to do is another story altogether. You should write a book. Shit. Married 5 times, a lot of abuse. I'm telling you, this isn't just going to be a book. I can already see it's going to be like a mini-series or something. Now, tagging her in this is the worst thing you could do. You do know that, right? Definitely a Lifetime movie. I can't even pronounce your name. But you could tell Captain Hook that she's going to prison. I can't believe that just came out of my fucking mouth. When I start talking about like that, like I am, that's when you know I've been pushed too far. Now you know I'm like motherfucker. You want to call me a fat frumpy bitch? Well, you know what, Captain Hook. Come on, let's fist bump. Oh wait, you can only do one hand because you have a hook for another one. 2 different length arms and shit. That's why your family didn't want you. It'll come to you when it's meant to. And yes, people might that come in might think I'm being a bully or whatnot, but I'm not. I'm done. I'm fed up. I warned them. Didn't I warn them? For months I warned her. I had bad taste in men until Frankie came along. Oh, and saying I have a crush on someone that's gay, he's not gay. Just so you're, just to let you know, he's not gay. Okay. When men are like that and they're not gay, it means they're secure with their sexuality. But yeah. Good evening. Or good morning. Morning, evening. I don't even know. Time's running together anymore. Oh, and by the way, Captain Hook. Because, she's watching me on her Red Note account. Because someone's live streaming me, as they always do, so she can watch. I really do hope you enjoy the jail. That's exactly where you're going. See, I'm sorry that no man would ever want you. No decent man. Your family didn't even want you. You were such a disappointment to them. A disgrace. They couldn't have a disgrace like you in their family. Right? I mean, sure didn't love you. Your grandparents didn't. They looked just grossed out by you. The look on their face. No, not yet. And, let me make everyone well aware of something. You could say whatever the fuck you want about me, and it ain't gonna bother me anymore. It can't hurt me, but guaranteed I will hurt you. And I'm pretty sure Heather Anderton that your mama probably does wish she had swallowed you. Very much so. I sleep better during the day. It's from trauma. But it's always been like that. I've always had problems sleeping at night. It's very rare I sleep at night. Yeah, when I was with somebody, when I would be in a relationship, I would sleep at night, But, now it's just me. Um, Oh yeah, and also Heather Anderton, just so you're aware, I would much rather be in love with someone that may or may not be gay, bi, whatever, than be with someone that can't stand me, won't even sleep with me. And your excuse is because he has diabetes. No, bitch, he don't want you to touch him. He don't want to touch you. Nah, the only person I would ever be with, if I'm ever with anybody, is Frankie. You know, I am so tempted to set that picture on fire of her in the red dress. Well, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. If he and I never get together, I'm gonna stay single. Because I decided that a long time ago. Oh, he knows, yes. He knows I'm in love with him. Hell, I stitched one of his videos asking him out on a date. And he saw it. He saw it on my story on uh on Insta. And then I'm like, oh, shit, it's too late. I can't delete it now. You know, he's seen it. So I left it. And then I posted a picture of what I had for dinner, what I made for dinner. And I mentioned him in it just to see. I'm like, well, maybe he's freaked out or not. No, he watched it. See, I've been married twice. Never had a wedding. Hell, I've never even actually been on a real date. And with my second husband, we never slept together. After we got married. I should have known. I shouldn't have married him. Hell, I should have just filed for annulment. But I didn't. I just filed for a divorce. It was like taking care of a child. Tom, go brush your teeth. Tom, go take a shower. Tom, go do this. Tom, go. And he was. Well, now I know he was older than me, not younger. Um, yeah, I thought he was a month younger than me. No, now I know. Hell, I thought I had exes that were a little younger than me. No, they were older than me. Shit. I've never dated someone younger than me. Never been in a relationship with anyone younger than me. Well, I can't say that. Well, not an actual relationship. It was a physical relationship, but that happened once or twice. Once? Yeah, once. That was it for me. With that person, he tried again. I'm like, no, I'm good. Yeah, I'm fine. I just like the dark sometimes. So why are you with him? Here's the thing. If you're with someone that treats you like crap, get out. If you're with someone that, if you're with someone and you're not happy, get out. How do you know? You don't know that. Let me think of some names. Scott Peterson. That's just the top one off my head. You know, let me tell you about my last ex. Exactly. Let me tell you about my last ex. He was very verbally abusive. And he would accuse me of cheating on him all the time, constantly. And I kept, I would tell him that I couldn't deal with it anymore. I wanted out. And he told me things like he hoped I died a slow, painful death because that's what I deserved. He hoped I rolled my car and burnt to death while conscious and coherent and knowing exactly what's going on. He threatened to cut up my dog in little pieces and send it to the adopted mom. The list goes on and on. Right. Never put his hand on me. Then in October 2019. October 8th, 2019. He had been up for 2 weeks. And I had been up for a few days. Because it was during active addiction at the time. And we were in Biloxi, Mississippi, and he drove on the Navy base after driving erratically, and he stopped the car, and the lady asked for our credentials, and I said, please help me, he's trying to unalive me. Not unalive, but I have to censor on here. And she looked at me like I was crazy. He stepped on the gas, and she flipped the switch to put the walls coming up out of the ground. And he stepped floor pedal to the metal. He was trying to unalive me. And he totaled my car. I lost everything, including my dog. I don't know to this day what happened to Batty. But I was not wearing a seatbelt, and I ended up with 2 broken wrists. So, it never gets better, it gets worse. Yeah. Uh, oh. Well, I'm glad. Yeah, it's kind of nice, mellow, Sometimes I just like it like this, where it's nice and kind of calming. What I'm saying is, the person you're with now, if he gets angry very easily in that, it's not going to get better. I just have all my candles behind me. See? Well, the ones that are still lit. But yeah, if you're with someone that ever is verbally, mentally, physically abusive to you, get the fuck out of that situation because it's not going to get better. It's just going to get worse. It never gets better. It always gets worse. No, it's verbal, it's emotional, it's yeah. Well, you know my story. Yeah, that's 14 cats is a lot of cats. The house I left when I left that family for good, I left with what I had and my car, and I left. And I was living in my car for 9 months. I'm on SSI. Okay. I lived in my car for 9 months in Florida. And then I ended up here in Staten Island, New York, and I was in a homeless drop-in center for 4 months, and now I've been in my home for over a year. And it is a beautiful one-bedroom apartment, but it's the whole first floor of the house. So, and my landlord's upstairs. Thanks. It took a lot, and I didn't know up until recently that I'm not Heather. See, the real Heather. You've been hearing me say Heather Enderton? Yeah. She big mad now. Sometimes the best thing to do is to go somewhere new that where nobody knows you. Where it's someplace brand new and nobody knows you, knows your history, nothing like that. You just start over. Well, once my DNA test comes back. Because, see, the name Tanya, they kind of killed that little girl. I mean, she's still inside me, but they kind of killed the little girl when they took me. Good night. And then, well, I'm not Heather. Fuck that shit. So I'm trying to, I'm wanting a name that is brand new, I guess, and because now I can reinvent myself and become the person that I'm meant to be. You know? No, I still have not gotten the DNA test back. Let me tell you something. For those of you who have not figured it out yet, the only person that you have to make happy is you. Um, I've thought about it. Okay, so I'm waiting for my DNA test to come back. But I was given the identity of I was given someone else's identity. I didn't know that until recently. Right before Halloween, this person comes in my life and says, "Oh my God, you're my long lost sister named Tanya. You were kidnapped." After a lot of gaslighting, lies, and everything else, I chalked it up to someone who had no soul, no heart, and I was right. But the name Tanya felt familiar and it kept nagging at me. And I went and looked. And on November 24th or November 25th, I looked at missing children early 80s, and the first name that popped up on the Missing and Exploited Children's website was Tanya Michelle Williams. "20 months old, but I wasn't really kidnapped, I was bought." The story goes, the grandmother sold me, but it wasn't supposed to be me. I was seeing my mistake, but the truth is, I was told by someone entwined with that group that bought me, it was supposed to be both of us most likely, because they wouldn't just buy one, they would have done both, but I was the only one that got up there, and then the guy couldn't wait around, I guess, for my cousin to get up there. I was bought by the Illuminati, and I was bought to be trafficked. And when they tried to sacrifice me, it failed, and that's why, I guess that's how I ended up with that family. And now the person that came in and said, "Oh my God, you're my long lost sister named Tanya, you were kidnapped," that is who the real Heather is. They left her wherever they left her and kept me instead. Why? I don't have any birth defects like she does. No, they're just mentally ill. The psychosis runs deep. The things I've gone through, the things I've witnessed, the things I don't remember are more horrific than the things I do remember, and the things I do remember but the person I spoke with is entwined with that group, kind of like I am, and always will be, because he was a victim as well. And when he got to a certain age, I ended up with the highest of the high in that group, that family. They called the great-grandmother Graham and Mother Hayden. Yeah. My birthday is not November 23rd, 1980. It would be September 29th, 1981. They buy children and traffic them, keep them in cages and basements. They do. Some it's just So now I'm going to turn on the light because it'll be a glare if I don't. Okay. So this is Tanya Michelle Williams, who went missing on June 7th, 1983. This is the age progression. Waiting for DNA test results to come back still. But this is the age progression. Needless to say, I said, they kind of think they believe it's me, obviously. Yeah. When you don't know who you look like your whole life, you just wonder, right? That something like this comes about. And then you end up seeing a lot. For example, pictures of newspaper clipping out of newspaper articles like this. That's the grandmother. Yeah, I know. That's the grandmother that sold me. I know. I'm in school for criminal justice. I have an IQ of 180, 180. Not that high. 115 when I'm very elevated and tired. I took an IQ test. I can prove it too. But yeah. Let's see. So I guess this would be my biological father. Yeah. And my mom. But take a look at this picture, right? Okay. Where is it? I know I have it. Trying to find the specific picture. That's me in high school, or as a teenager. That's me as a teenager, right? And that would be my bio mom. But yeah, it was his mom. She's gone. She's dead. The grandmother is dead, and so is the father. Which he failed part of the lie detector test from what the reports say. From what the articles say. The father failed part of the lie detector test. Now, in my opinion, it doesn't matter if he knew about it beforehand, or if he didn't find out about it till after, and was protecting his mom. That makes him a little bitch. I'm sorry. I don't know if she's... I mean, I was told she's alive, but then I was told she passed away in November. I don't know. She and the sister and brother would be in Oklahoma, I guess, from my understanding. But his side of the family, I guess, is still in Texas. Thing is, I don't hate her. Even if she had anything to do with it, I don't think she had anything to do with it. See, where I was taken from was my grandparents' backyard, my grandmother's backyard. And from what I've been told, is that a couple weeks after my disappearance, the grandmother, Lola May, went into the bank and paid off what she owed for the house and the land in cash. The house is still with the family. Nobody lives in it, but it's still in the family. Once the DNA test comes back, I might move out there. But if I do, it would be if the only reason... if I do, it would be if I can have that house. If I can live in that house. That would be... I would move there then. But I ain't gonna move there if I can't. Because, Texas. The house is in the middle of fucking nowhere. When I say the country, I mean the fucking country. The fucking country. That's not me. Morning. It is 5:22 and I still haven't been to bed. Shocking, I know. Not really. Oh. Should be getting my ab machine today. I always loved the country and I couldn't figure out why. Because I thought I was from the city. Oh. I love the country where you can just go out on the front porch or whatever, look up at the sky at night and see all the stars without sky, without all the street lights and neighborhood and all that, where it's nice and quiet and peaceful. Watch the lightning bugs, you know. Thanks. One thing I'm going to say is if you were ever invited by the Masons, Sister of the Eastern Star, Knights of the Templar, Scottish Rites, any of those groups, if you're ever invited by them, by any of the said groups, for any type of dinner, chili dinner, spaghetti dinner, lasagna dinner, any type of dinner, just kindly decline unless your appetite is like Jeffrey Dahmer. For those of you who have not figured it out yet, the Illuminati consist of the Masons, the Scottish Rites, the Sister of the Eastern Star, the Knights of the Templar. That is the Illuminati. They called the great-grandmother Grandmother Hayden. No. Temu. I do my own nails. It's Easter. They're pink and blue, so. By the way, I want to say this too. You know those game systems on here? There's like 40,000 games on them or whatever. Don't order it. Good morning. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. After I get some sleep, once I get up, I'm gonna work out and everything. Actually, I gotta make phone calls and let certain places know and people know that I had to change my phone number. But at least there's proof of who did it. And there's proof that there was I have the threatening message. Calling me a dirty bitch and they're coming after me. And I have screenshots, screen recordings, voice recordings, all that. Just from tonight. Yeah.
You dirty bitch.
Cade Travis is the one that called.
Change your number for real. Damn. What the hell?
Who's Clover? I remember that Clover person because I have them blocked.
Hey, Clover. Welcome in. Are you a troll?
No, I have them blocked. I don't know who they are.
What do you want?
If you need to,
Shut the fuck up, you whore.
hey, if you need to, I can be your mod too.
Damn it, I was talking to that bitch on the phone.
So we have the other Heather. We have Case Travis, or God, I can't even read the fucking name. Cade Travis, Christina Sharkey, Queen something. God, I can't even. Yeah, there's a few of them. Yeah. Cade Travis, Mama _bear _, and then there's 8, and there's numbers connected to it. And then there's Christina Sharkey, Queen Sarah. There's a few of them. And then Parker 641, I think.
Hi, baby. Come here.
The hell kind of animal is this? Oh! An albino raccoon. That's an albino raccoon. Those are the ones. Well, I didn't even know about the Travis guy or any of those until all this. Till tonight, actually. Christina Sharky, whatever the fuck her name is. She used to be a supporter, evidently, obviously, fake supporter. The other Heather, though, Heather Enderton is her name. Mama Bear, whatever. She came on my live right before Halloween and said, "Oh my God, you're my long-lost sister named Tanya. You were kidnapped." She's the real Heather. She's the one I replaced. You mentioned you heard me say Captain Hook. That's it. Yeah. I ain't fucking scared of shit. Come on, bitch. Like, I walk through Manhattan alone at night. You think I'm scared of anything? I'm not. I used to sleep when I lived in my car in West Palm Beach. I slept with all my windows down. The fucking Illuminati's terrified of me. What the fuck do I gotta be terrified of? Or scared of? After everything I've been through, they can't hurt me. I can guarantee you I'm not worried. I'm not scared. They've tried the scare tactics, everything. And if they were going to try anything like that, mark my words, it would be the last thing they would want to do because I would make them a woman. Well, hello. But yeah. I'm respected by all people from all walks of life. From people that are celebrities in the entertainment business to very dangerous criminals. Okay? I'm respected by a big Italian guy that had been in prison previously for setting someone aflame for pissing him off. Okay? One of the first to interact, we were at the drop-in center together at the same time. Not together, but at the same time. And I think the second day me, him, and a couple others hung out. We all hung out together, obviously. There were 60 of us. So he's like, he said, "Hey, Heather, you look like you need a good effing." And I said, "Vinny, not in your wildest imagination or your wildest dreams. You couldn't handle a woman like me." And he busted out laughing. Cause I don't take in nobody's shit. It's like, and he respected me because I'm real and I'm honest and I don't put up with anybody's bullshit. So I'm able to talk to him like, "Vinny, what the fuck are you doing? You're costing me money. You're my hoe, I'm your pimp. Get your ass on the corner. You're costing me money, bitch." And he bust out laughing. Anybody else said that to him, it wouldn't be good. But yeah, I'm very I'm respected by many people. That place, the people there's very dangerous criminals that are at that place. I had no problem. I scare them. See, something happens. Here's what happens. Either when people look in my eyes, they're either very drawn to me or they end up very terrified of me. You know. So, just be careful. So, back to the dark. Tales from the Dark Side. Ever watch that movie or that show? Tales from the Dark Side? Tales from the Crypt, Tales from the Dark Side. Yeah. No, there was Tales from the Dark Side too. I watched both. But I know I'm going to be changing my usernames in that, but I am not doing it until after my results come back. And the reason I'm waiting is because people keep asking me, "Did you get your results back yet?" And that's why I'm waiting, because I've said that when I change my name on here, that's when I have my results. Either way, I'm changing my name to Angel Grace. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. But it's just easier than me repeating myself. No, I haven't got the results back yet. You know. So. I am going to end this because it is 5:38 in the morning and I need some sleep. Oh, I hope I get my ad machine today. So I got my vibration plate there, I got my ad machine coming, I'm going, all that. They're going to confirm who I am. They'll actually basically be confirming that I'm Tanya. Good morning, good night, good evening. God, I can't quit yawning. Shit. I don't know. But it's to claim who I am, and that way my family knows, and have, I mean, they have been looking for 41 years. You know. I have siblings, I have aunts and uncles and cousins and not yet, but it was confirmed to me by somebody in that, well, not in the group, but entwined with that group because they were a victim too because their family member. Yes. Yeah. But they confirmed that I am. Because when they got to a certain age, they were taken to the different locations where different children were kept, and it was basically the same layout in each place in the basement. And it's something I never described how the basement was. It's been a minute. Why? Trust me, he knows what's going on. What do you mean, is he available? Like, to date? Well, he is single. Yeah, he's single. Oh, hell. Oh, it's good that he's single? I have. I've tried. I stitched one of his videos last night, asking him on a date, to go on a date with me. He saw said video. And then after that, he watched the thing I posted about what I made last night for dinner. So, we'll see what happens. I hope. Just wishing and hoping, da 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 da. Right from the start, that won't get you into his heart. Oh, I've had lack of sleep for years. I've had insomnia for years. And years. And years. Even when, as a child, I had insomnia. More or less, I don't think it's really insomnia. It's just I have problems sleeping at night. I can't sleep at night. That's just what it is. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I think it's probably a lot to do with my past. To do with trauma. You know. Well, I mentioned him in the thing, and he, you know. Well, every time I look at someone that I follow, and you know, I know if he follows them or not because it's on the mutuals list. He's on my mutuals list. Which I guess is when they're on the mutuals list, it's they follow both you and that person. So that's why I'm a little confused by a couple of them that are on my mutuals list. Of a lot. Like, I have New Kids on the Block and NSYNC and and oh god, who was that? Janet Jackson and fucking Halle Berry. Shit like that. Let's see. February of 2021. I downloaded TikTok, and a week later, that's when I saw him for the first time. I fell in love with him. Because the first thing I saw was his heart and his soul. And I can't explain it, but that's how. And I decided that he would be the only one I would ever be with if I'm with anyone, because he has my heart. I can't be with anybody else. I figured that out in 2022. But I knew that I was in love with him. But the reason I was able to, how I found out and figured out in 2022, what with him? No, we've never been in a relationship. But the reason I found it figured out, I was actually in love with him and not just, you know, is because my daughter suggested, Mama, he's never going to be with you. Let me set you up on a dating website. I want you to be happy. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I let her do it. I was fine with it. And as soon as I got the first match, I freaked out, made her deactivate it, and I bawled my eyes out for a few hours, because I felt like I cheated on him. Well, I'm sure he has a home security system. I don't know. I don't live with him. Haven't been to his house. And yeah, he works. You don't know who Frankie is, do you? Frankie is Frankie Zolferino. He's an entertainer. You're gonna make me do it. He's an entertainer. He's a singer. He also teaches. Let's see, YouTube. I mean, he was in a boy band called Wow. He's open for Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, a lot of people. He's performed at Wigs and Wishes for 4 years, 3 years in a row, 4 years in a row, 4 years in a row. 21, 22, 23, and 24. Come on, bitch. Go search. Damn it. Okay. Let's go with that. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this one. Not this one.
The perfect match to start a flame. I feel the rhythm and you calling me. You got a fire that you can't contain. The way you shine and you were meant for fame. You see it, huh? Ooh, right now, don't you hold the wall. The party's jumping cold. Hash eyes, won't you drip down and overflow? Got your nails done, got your hair did. You ain't come out from nothing. Show them all you've been holding. I just wanna see you. Oh, go up. Shake some. Do the walk. Let me see it. Go up. Shake some. That's right, do the walk. On the count of three. Show me the bad side. Just show me the bad side. Just show me the bad side.
For example.
Just show me. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you got it going on. I'm real, no lie. You should come over sometime and come pick up a place on the Malibu. Tell me we can both go to Cancun. Play good, but I know what you came to do.
Yes, he's a real entertainer. Lord have mercy. Yeah. It's always I'm sorry, it's kind of funny to me when, oh my god, he's a real entertainer. Yes, he is. So, sometimes, you know,
you asked for a sign and
people will be rude and that.
Yeah,
well, kind of think he's been might have been rubbing off on him. Let's put it that way.
Sorry to be a Debbie Downer, but I don't feel like you know the lyrics. And man, you're not feeling this song. This song makes you move your ass. You're barely moving.
Okay, let's go with this is the video. Just him dancing in the kitchen, having a good time.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
That's Frankie. Oh, Angel, projecting yourself onto me is not a good look for you, and using my name is not a good idea. So, that video, right? Okay, so...
Sorry to be a Debbie Downer, but I don't feel like you know the lyrics, and man, you're not feeling this song.
I'm proud
This
of
all
him.
makes you move your ass, you're barely moving. Oh, Tracy, you're funny. So unlike you, I did my research on you. So I'm going to give you your 5 minutes of fame because I feel like it today. I saw that you're a mother and a wife, which is kind of ironic because that's the kind of shit that you want your kids to see. That's crazy because my mom would never be posting shit on people's pages like that. But whatever, to each his own. And also, I saw that you're into health and wellness, which was kind of ironic to me, as that you're posting on your page about, your New Year's resolutions. And I want to tell you a little quick story. So growing up, I was a very insecure kid, very chubby, and always just was a very quiet kid, very quiet. Okay, and then there was kids like you in school, right? The ones like you, just like a mean kid, just like saying shit. Dumb shit, okay? That's why I'm calling you out, because you're a grown adult, so, maybe you didn't know that that's the kind of shit that we don't tolerate here. Also, it's extra funny to me that people would pay to come to you for health and wellness, because health and wellness, just so you know, starts from within, okay? It doesn't matter if I have a fucking 12-pack. It doesn't matter how fucking healthy I eat. It doesn't matter how good my hair looks. None of that shit matters, okay? Because if you're ugly inside here, you're ugly, okay? Health and wellness starts with the kind of person you are. Health and wellness starts from within. It's healing the things inside of you so that you can be a better person, that you can be the best of yourself, right? The best version of yourself for everyone else. I love to go to the gym. I love to eat healthy, right? But that doesn't define who the fuck I am. What the kind of person I am defines who I am. Me actually making this video, kind of goes against who I am, but it's just like I just have a thing against bullies, since childhood, and I just won't tolerate it for anybody. So be a grown adult doing it is funny. Also, you probably should have did your research on me because I'm actually a professional entertainer, dancer, singer, choreographer, and I've toured the whole world doing it. I've opened up for people like Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez. Anyways, I cut this short. I don't want to sit here for 10 minutes and read you my whole resume. You could look it up and maybe look up some of my videos online. But yeah, just want to let you know I think that you're an asshole. Sorry to be a Debbie Downer, but I don't feel like you know the lyrics. And man,
I love
you're not
his
feeling this song. This all makes you move your ass.
I'm very proud of him for how he responded.
The American people want to know,
I'm very proud of him for how he responded. This behavior is not in line with policies and may result in suspension? What behavior? Oh, now I'm being reported. FJ Zolfarino. Now, whoever's reporting me, I suggest, just a little suggestion, you might want to stop on your head because you really have no fucking idea who you're dealing with. No, see, I like... No. See, I didn't get a warning. I didn't get the red thing restricted, so... No, I'm being mass reported because she doesn't want me showing Frankie or anything, I guess. Well, she's not gonna like what I show next then. It's a jealousy thing. Always remember, this is a jealousy thing with her. Okay? Because I have something I will always cherish no matter what. That's him. And that's me. There I am. Uh-huh. He's Italian. I didn't ask for the video to be taken. I didn't even know it was being taken until I got it 3 days later. It was very touchy-feely with me, yes. But, and that was the first time we met in person. Well, not the very first time. We met earlier that evening at the meet and greet, but that was after. That was our first interaction other than the meet and greet. Morning. Of course, he did sing to me during the performance, too. So, see, people can say whatever they want about me. I don't care. And the only person that could tell me he would never be with me or would never be interested, whatever, is him. Yes. He's on Instagram and Facebook. You should look him up on YouTube. He has a lot of videos on there. And his live performances from Wigs and Wishes are on there. And his name is spelled, well, Frankie, and then Zolfarino. Frankie Zolfarino. Zolfarino is spelled Zulfferino. Zolfarino. He's very Italian. I just love being reported because, if you think, whoever is reporting me, if you think it's going to get me to shut up or whatever you think it's going to do, you got another motherfucking thing coming. Oh, for fuck's sakes, come on. There we go. They're just trying every fucking thing. I've shown the video before, and now I'm restricted. Oh, for reproduced material or something like that. I've shown the video before. See, I'm being mass reported right now, I'm telling you that. That's what they're doing. It's really sad and pathetic. The jealousy. When people mass report you like this, and it's when you're showing or talking about someone, right? Yeah. The jealousy, man. Yeah, it's interesting. There is 101 people in here. How many people are in here for the right reasons? And how many people are in here for the wrong reasons? And just so everybody's aware, I can see everybody who's in here right now. I'm going to start reading off names. Red, Mr. Barry 23, 808.island.queen B, Tammy -OG, Light Bright, Tattooed in Reverse 85, Carrie Marie, I'm not gonna pronounce that name. Something Noodle 7777. Sorry, I'm not gonna mess up the name. But yeah, if you don't think I can see you, I can. Oh, I know. But they like to. Now I am restricted, by the way. You know what's funny? I read off names, and Now it's down to 96. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Yeah, am I live or am I Memorex? No, I'm Memorex, honey. Shit. It's funny, I said if you think that I don't know you're in here, think again. And I read off names, and now it's down to 96. When I started reading off names, they probably said, oh shit, and left, which is a good thing. Which one? The one of me asking him out, or the one of me and him together? It's a little more serious than just a hater. I didn't read everybody on the list either. Oh, yeah, that was, I think, the last video I posted. Or the second to last, one of the two. But yeah, it's on my page. I just did it last night. I think it might be my most recent video, actually. I would love it if he came and, hopefully I'll get the answer I want. He'll say yes, but I don't know. A girl can hope and dream and wish, right? God, it's 6:11 in the morning. I gotta end this. I gotta go to bed. I keep saying that and then I don't. Night, everyone. Have a good day, night, evening, whatever time it is your time. Have a good one. I'll see y'all later. I need sleep. I shall try. Good night.